Sup, you chuckle fucks? It's your boy Dark Raikou here with What If Raikou and Singular were in the Eminence and Shadow, part 15. Not 14, 15. I'm here with.
Yeah. What's good, Singular? What is again? Back with another video with Dark Raikou here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, this man hasn't uploaded anything to his channel. It's just like only been in my channel.
I'm gonna let that slide, just so you can know how stupid you open that shit.
Also, are you really just? You know what? Never mind. I'm not.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's just begin.
Mm-hmm.
We go into my POV this time.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I have nothing. I have a clue, but it'll be into your POV. But yeah, we go into yours instead.
Yeah, like I'm just walking through the building. I was just listening to some. I was just walking around, chilling, doing my own thing. Well, then I was just listening to depressing music.
Not depressing enough, but sure, why not?
Yeah, I was listening to. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of depressed at that moment.
This is where I appear right next to Dante. I was like, what the fuck are you listening to? And why are you depressed as shit?
I could have been listening to X, but I didn't want to.
I look at Dante very confused look and say, you know what? Never mind. Well, I
hit myself with a depression spell, and I don't know how to change it.
I swear drop at Dante. I was like, okay. Well, do you want to see something cool?
Yes. And
Okay.
Just to jump off the roof, but I don't want to do that.
Hey, I'll help you. I'll make you do a backflip while jumping out.
Okay. What the?
Meet the Demon Queen.
I thought it was the Demon King.
Too fucking bad. I don't care.
Okay. Kind of weird, because doesn't that make this one a transgender, bruh? Oh, I wish I could kill myself.
I'm over here fucking sweat-dripping at Dante. I was like, yeah. Other than that, I don't remember her name or whatever. So of course I had to change and name her well. Something called Sinera Denor. But yeah, she's over here scoffing and says, "That's not my name," and change me back into a fucking guy, asshole. I'm like, too bad. Hey, and besides, you're in the human world, and guess what? You can brag to the goddess saying that you're finally free. So what?
Yeah, that's fair, bro. I was thinking about my past, thinking like Rod Wave, bro. I mean, dude, he's stalking me. I swear, bro.
I look at.
I was just going through a whole phase at that moment. And then accelerator pause out of nowhere, like, we figured it out. Index. Mine. She's like, boss? It was like, you pray to God, say I'm coming home soon. No. Okay.
I'm over here looking at the index and accelerator. I was like, okay. Now, if you don't mind me, come on, Dante. We gotta go to the rooftop. You gotta do a backflip.
And then freaking Index starts chanting, trying to make this.
I'm pushing Dante so fast. Come on, Dante.
And then I was like, okay. Like, and then Accelerator was like, hey, boss, what are you doing? And then Index said, Index is trying to hurry up.
I'm like, we gonna do a backflip, or mostly I'm gonna make sure that Dante does a backflip. Other than that, I have the mostly camera ready, and other than that, bye.
I was like, alright, let's do this. How do you do a backflip again?
So you jump, and you just flip over midair, and yeah.
So, why am I doing on this ledge, though?
Because you said you wanted to jump.
Okay.
So why not do a flip while jumping?
And then, Index then fired the spell, and it's a tracking one, so it just hits me. I was like, yeah, what the? And then, I just, I broke my shit on the ground. Ow. Crazy, I couldn't even die from that.
This is where I started fucking dying.
I never figured out to arc at this man, and then it freaking burned his skin.
Ow! My body just regenerated after a while.
Okay.
This is where, the Demon Queen just watched us and says, well, that's what you get about doing something stupid like that. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. It was funny.
I was just about to get up there and freaking give Raikou a piece of my mind, so I sent somebody. I was like, oh, man, another fade. I'm about to go off.
This is where,
I'm just going off, going around the place, looking for this fade. I was like, where they at? Okay, guess I'm not gonna find them straight off. Yo, you come here, villain. Where you at?
hello.
Hello.
Oh, I teleported the villain across the world.
Oh, okay.
Reason why is because
I wanted to run a fade, bro. Can you please not? I wanted to run a fade. Like, dang, can I have my fun?
Raikou said no, because the last time somehow a person appeared in his dimension. Other than that, bye-bye. He teleports away. Also, tell Accelerate's hair is paint all rainbow now.
Why does people always gotta make things difficult? Like, sheesh. Next thing you know, I basically see a occultist. I was like, yo. He's like, I was like, he was like, don't move, or else I will. Yo, what? I'll summon a demon lord. He's like, huh? A demon lord? Okay, I'm interested. Tell me, what is this demon lord? He's like, do you want to see yourself? I'm like, sure.
He summons a turkey.
It was like, a turkey. And he was like, you. And then another one said, you fool. I summon Lucifero. I was like, eh.
This is where the turkey one-shots Lucifero by just kicking him.
He says, you foolish bird. He then crushes it with gravity magic. He's like, do you not know the true extent of gravity manipulation or my magic?
Turkey right now says, well, you don't know the extent of my power.
I then try to slow down the entire Earth with just wind alone, basically to stop this man from moving fast. But turns out gravity manipulation can also interfere with time hacks somehow. I was like, cool. Alright. I see. I just let the world resume. So I was like, okay. So, you seem a bit strong. I'm, well, of course, probably superior, but I want to see where you, hold up, you know? No, this guy then says, you insolent human. He then tries to kill me, but, I was like, not happening. I guess I need to try a little harder this time. He tries to use, Presence of the Demon King on me, but it didn't work. I was like, it has a little effect on me, but not that one I can't handle. I then freaking run up on this man and freaking punches him in the head, bro. What the? I was like, is that all you got? Like, bro, try harder. Like, literally. Like, come on, they say you're a demon lord. Where is it? He was like, then he just started to levitate the whole town or city I'm in. I was like,
this is where, well, we'll see Crypto appear saying, hello, I'm back.
I was like, bro, leave. I'm trying to actually run a fade. Like, why can't y'all just let me run fades? Like, dang. I need to test my powers. I don't want to get, like, weak or nothing.
I can teleport you towards him.
I can do that myself.
Then do it yourself then.
Then don't interfere.
Bro, I'm gonna interfere just so destruction doesn't happen into this world. That, then I don't want to fix it. Come here and fix it. After you're done, after your destruction. I'm too lazy for that.
Yeah, anyways. I then just start to like run towards Lucifero and then knock him to another place, but he distorted space, so I wouldn't be able to reach him. I was like, oh, that's new. Yes, of course it is. I don't just have, in my regular world, I wasn't having as much power as I did. Now since I'm at 100% and have more abilities to my gravity magic, I have full-on gravity manipulation on top of it. Oh. I didn't just like say, cool, so, are you good at it, or are you just... Of course I'm good at it. Well, let me show you. He then pulls me forward with gravity manipulation and tries to punch me with it until I freaking just used my vibrational barrier to block it. He's like, huh. And then he just gets the same force reflected back onto his arm. How? I was like, what do you know about vibration? You want to say, talk to Lucifero?
Sure. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, now, you might get confused, but I wouldn't be surprised. See, the thing with vibrations, it's based on the idea that everything in the universe is made from energy. Heck, the Big Bang was just one cluster bomb of energy. It's when matter starts to shake, and then that matter starts to vibrate at its own energy. Even things that look like they're not vibrating are vibrating. And I have full-on manipulation over all of that, including spatial displacement. As on top of it, basically making me a powerhouse. And then when I can use the right formula on my, well, on my energy, on my vibration shield. It also allows me to do something special with that energy. Basically, if when I get when a, basically my brain does the calculations for me, so I don't have to do it, just like Accelerator. And me and him are pretty much equal when it comes to Esper ability powers, because well, I can extend mine way farther. But then there's also the fact that when my shield basically absorbs any kind of energy, it basically uses the calculations it got from it, as long as I can perceive, or even stuff I can't see that I can perceive. Basically, it absorbs the energy and it hits you with a counter vibration of the same force you dished out. Essentially, just redirection. I was like, yo, you there?
He was completely lost.
All the info. I was like,
And I'm over here
come
watching,
on.
yawning. I was like, ugh. Can you just kill him
I was
already,
like,
Dante? God.
I was like, for a demon, I was like, for a demon lord of people who trick and deceive, you're pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I looked at Lucifero with this look like, are you serious?
This is where I'm over here literally watching this. I'm like, Dante, hurry up.
Dang, okay.
Why
I
do you
then freaking just
explain things to people when they won't understand?
I then punched it for the viewers at home who are trying to understand it. And then I freaking punched him in the head and freaking just started to vibrate him at a high frequency. And then I accelerated my hand to the point where it created fire, and then put it on his face and said, well, did you know that high pressurized winds can create stronger fires? And then freaking the tornado turned on fire. I was like, dang, bruh. It is trash. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways. But yeah, basically the spectacle of basically what I'm talking about is basically this, if you can see it. And then I just immediately atomized them. And then next thing you know, that fell out was a devil heart. It's like, I didn't pick it up. I was like, I was like, Riker, you want this?
This is where I wasn't really paying attention to him. I was just talking to literally a demon lord turkey that was right next to me.
I was like, anyways, since he was at 100%, you can eat his devil heart and gain his magic as a byproduct. Or I could just destroy it, and get rid of it.
The turkey literally appears right next to it, eats it, and says, thank you. Now he walks away.
He was like, great, now the freaking powers of gravity itself belong in the hands of a turkey.
Thanksgiving, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, even though it is one of the four fundamental forces, I don't know if he can use it correctly.
The turkey starts kind of, mostly using all of Lucifero's powers.
I was like, why the freak is he using it all in one? Like, bro.
He was testing them out.
I was like, so he's a smart turkey.
I was like, no shit. He's kind of from the demon race.
Mm-hmm.
He's a shapeshifter.
I mean, I'm a shapeshifter too. I'm just a grower, not a shower. I'm just kidding.
Well, he's a Choa. That's why he's shapeshifted into a turkey. And that's how Lucifero could not really kill him, because Lucifero was lower ranking than him.
So why did he need it? Why did he need to take another demon lord's power?
Because he was bored. And it'd be funny just to use gravity magic when he's literally a fucking turkey.
That's stupid, bro.
I don't know, blame the turkey or blame him.
And then, next, I was like, anyways, so what should we do next?
Don't know about you, but I'm gonna go, what would I do? I'm gonna go annoy Junko.
Really? And then next thing you know, I get somebody says, hey, boss, why don't you let me fight him? I was like, Jack, what's good? He's like, oh, nothing. Just looking around for a good fight. So I seen you stole it. Like, I was here first. He's like, huh, who's that guy? Let me guess. He's part of your alliance, right? Is he strong? Can I fight him? I'm like, what about fighting Kashimo? Guy was pretty tough. I beat him anyway. Like, you beat Kashimo. Okay. I was like, Raikou?
Huh?
This, the new guy I hired, wants to fight you.
Well, he can fight this guy instead.
I was like, okay. Anyways, I've also heightened Jack's powers, so go ahead. I was like, Jack the bro? Are both these dudes Jack the Ripper? The heck?
Yes.
Crazy. I
Now,
just look at this and Jack was like, so are you strong?
Jack the Ripper says, well, it's not a meaning of being the strongest. It's the meaning of seeing if you are the same color of emotions. He takes a sip of his, mostly black coffee.
Black coffee, huh? Anyways.
Is it black coffee or the black tea?
Good fight. So yeah, he just then starts licking his mouth or whatnot.
Oh wait, it's not black coffee, it's black tea, but yeah.
Okay. Jack says with a grin, enjoys fighting and cutting things. I was like, should
This Jack is not interested that much in killing. Well, he is, but he only kills when he wants to kind of bring out the true emotions of someone. If you haven't never read the manga, then you will be fucking lost about this Jack the Ripper. He's from Record Ragnarok.
But I don't see what his hacks are. But I mean, hey.
Oh, he got a few hacks. His pouch is an infinite amount of, well, mostly god weapons, or should I say god-killing knives.
He was like, I guess we both specialize in that kind of power. Cutting, huh? Alright then. Let's get it. Then Jack freaking, brings out the bladed arms and is like, you ready to fight?
This Jack the Ripper says, fight you, and made into hand-to-hand combat? Close up? Not entirely. I'd rather he runs away.
Jack then freaking appears to him and says, I can do long range too. He then slashes his man from long distance.
This is where, well, Jack the Ripper turns a corner and just is now sitting down drinking some black tea again.
He says, you're good.
This Jack the Ripper says, do you want to drink some black tea with me?
not really interested. I just like fighting and cutting things up.
Okay. This is where, well, we'll see Jack from the Black Clover kind of walk forward, but this is where he tripped on a wire. This is where multiple knives appear from above the sky. Right now, they're all kind of hanging up from thin wires.
Then, yeah, so Jack was surprised. He was like, huh?
This is where, well, Jack with the black tea kind of just it. Tastes so good.
Okay. Yeah, so Jack goes ahead and like quickly just slices away all the knives. It's like, anyways, I dealt with all your knives.
This is where Jack the Ripper gets up and says, "Wow, you are quite better than what I expected from mostly better than Hercules that one time I fought."
Hercules. I was able to fight demons. Well, a demon lord, but
So you're saying you never fought a demigod?
He's like, shut up.
This is where Jack the Ripper says, "But I'm not here to brag. I'm just here to drink some black tea while having a bit of fun."
Well, I could admit that freaking the people he was fighting was at least like large planetary, but anyways, Jack then goes ahead and uses a spell called Slash Magic, Death Scythe, Lunatic Slash. Okay, right. You lunatic slash. Basically sending a fury of chaotic slashes.
This is where, well, Jack the Ripper sees this, and this is where he pulls out a gun, but he kind of just launches it up to like a tree and just kind of, it's a grappling hook, pretty much. He just swings up in the air.
Freaking Jack came through, tried to hit him with a, tried to hit him with a slash until Jack blocked it with something. He's like, the freaking Jack was confused. He's like, blocked it?
This is where Jack pulls out only a little small knife that looks like a butter knife to block it.
Really? A butter knife? Are you kidding me?
This is where Jack says, "Oh, you're not impressed." Well, then again, these butter knives aren't just butter knives. He throws one and it did cut Jack's kind of like cheek a bit.
Huh? That was quick. He was like, don't worry. They just freaking ran at freaking Jack the Ripper.
This is where...
Go ahead.
This is where, well, Jack decides to pull out a couple of knives from the pouch that he has Infinite and just throws multiple knives randomly straight towards Jack from Black Clover.
Jack freaking cuts through them all and says, "One thing you should know about my blades is that they can adapt."
Good to know. This is where, well...
He says, "Now send something stronger at me."
Jack says, sorry, but all I have is this bag and the infinite amount of knives that I can use.
Okay. So, can you still fight me, or?
Who knows? This is where he grabs a piece of leaf. And this is where, well, it kind of glows with a small bit of energy. And this is where, well, Jack just tosses it. And it cuts mostly Jack in the shoulder.
Let me guess. Your ability isn't really Hmm. Your ability. What is it exactly?
Who knows? Who exactly knows? It could be the infinite pouch of knives. It could be my scissors.
No, those pair of scissors aren't your ability, are they?
Maybe it's my black coffee that enhanced my strength.
No, that isn't there either. You're just glowing.
Who really knows?
It's that. Or it's probably your gloves.
Hmm?
Or it's probably your glove.
But these gloves don't do anything. They're just there for fashion.
It wouldn't make sense for you to be able to cut my face with a leaf. I faced far worse.
Could be my magic, or whatever they use in the gods.
Yeah. Let me guess, that Ranku guy probably gave you some power. After all, and since that black demon energy inside of you, you have some of it, don't you?
That could just be my dark soul.
Could be. Could not be. But other than that, let's just get to this fight. He just starts dashing at freaking Jack is just like trying to slice him, but Jack the Ripper keeps dodging.
This is where, well, Jack decides to kind of, well, dodge, but this is where, well, his, mostly the golden, like, mostly golden, what's that called again? The eye, fucking, yeah. Near his eye, just kind of, like, goes down on the ground and his eye's not glowing. It's mostly his right eye, is the, fuck, what is it called? God damn it. Why am I fucking forgetting the name?
So that happens, and well, the homeboy Jack is trying to hurt Jack the Ripper, but gets cut up.
This is where, Jack the Ripper says,
What the heck is this? He realized that it was barbed wire.
Jack the Ripper says,
So thin?
this is where Jack the Ripper says, "Oh my, it looks like you fell into one of my traps."
Then, Jack just straight up heals. He's like, good thing I have this high speed regeneration. He then slices through the barbed wire and started to fight Jack the Ripper again.
Jack says, "This is quite unfair, isn't it? Able to heal faster than normal."
Oh. Maybe, but my boss gave me this. He said something about me being the next Maharaja or something.
Don't know what that is. Sounds like some kind of god thing.
Yeah, it sounds more like a, what does they call it again? Buddhist treasure? About the 10 sacred treasures of of Buddha? I don't know.
Interesting. Well, I have nothing special, unlike, well, you, who gotten something from your boss. I have nothing from my boss. The only thing I have is this right eye that allows me to see emotions, and this infinite pouch that I got from mostly my journey.
Then Jack just sits down in a chair and says, go ahead and ask your boss for power. I know he has the ability to. He then, goes ahead and pours himself some of Jack Ripper's tea and drinks it himself. I'm waiting.
Jack says, "Oh my." Okay, well. Let's see where. Well, he kind of goes up to me and says, "Should I use it or should I?" I looked at him and I say, if you want to. Entirely, it's up to you. Other than that, I could increase your stamina and power. But since you still are human, I'm not fully. This worked well. I decided to increase his powers and just add more demonic energy into him. This worked well, I say. Other than that, you should be kind of immune to physical attacks like slashes and other things. A bit.
Jack is like, so are you done?
This is where Jack the Ripper says, "Oh yes, my good gentleman."
Alright then. Your eyes are black. What's that mark on your forehead?
It's nothing. One of his eyes is black. The other one is still kind of like this orangey kind of colorish aura, but it's kind of a bit of purple.
Feels like. Okay. He said, okay, that's interesting. Then he just like Jack just then tries to charge African Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper just like jumps up in the air and says, So if I just, this is where he touches the air, and this is where, well, he then kind of physically makes a knife out of thin air, like literally just made out of wind, and just throws it towards Jack.
Yeah, Jack couldn't see it, so he got slashed. What the?
Jack the Ripper says, "Oh my. It seems it's quite powerful."
Bro, your mic is
Oh, is it really? Oh, fuck. Wait, let me, back. Is it good? I think at that point I went really quiet. So pretty much he says, "Oh my, this power is quite powerful." He looks at Jack's emotions. That's because his like mostly right eye allows him to do that.
Yeah, Jack is just like actually freaking pumped for this fight now. So he just actually starts trying and then freaking dashed at Jack the Ripper. I mean, yeah, okay.
Jack the Ripper right now just dodges an attack from mostly Jack from the Black Clover.
Yeah, but this man actually slashed the wind attack. Like, he's like, I can see it now.
I see. So you're able to adapt to things. Don't have
Well, not really. I started reading your magic.
So that's what it does. Magic. Don't believe in all that stuff, but if you believe in it, then you believe in it.
Okay.
I'm not saying magic is fake. I'm not like Nikola Tesla, which he says that magic is fake and he doesn't believe in it. But yeah. Other than that,
I don't really care about such philosophy or magic or whatnot. I just believe in fighting.
Yep, that's what your soul motion is telling me.
Then this man started to walk slowly towards him. It's trying to intimidate Jack, but I ain't doing that.
Jack the Ripper just looks not impressed too much.
Oh, I'm not scared?
Why would I be scared of another serial killer?
I guess you do got a point. Alright. So now, either freaking just goes at Jack the Ripper and then cuts him in half.
This is where, well, mostly Jack appears behind him and says, well, he only hit a mirage. This is where, well, multiple knives started appearing all around him. Made at a win.
So yeah, Jack then like cuts all of them by swinging his arms around like crazy with basically lunatic slash freak.
But this is where two knives hits mostly Jack from underneath. From mostly his legs.
What the freak? He then removes them and then just like his legs then heal. Okay. You kind of outsmarted me there. Good job. At least now you're making it interesting.
That's where, well...
So yeah, he just...
Huh? Jack the Ripper isn't entirely, well, mostly just thinking. He's just trying out new things. Since he hasn't really been based on his full power, and he knows about mostly Jack's kind of instant regeneration, he's been just trying out new things. Entirely, he's not even taking this battle too serious.
Okay. Yeah, he can tell that this man's not taking him serious. He's like, are you kidding me?
Yes, my good gentleman.
So you're not even gonna try?
What do you mean not try? I've been trying.
I don't believe it.
Don't believe the wise words of a serial killer.
Then this man Jack just freaking decided, yep, I'm not wasting my time with this anymore. I'm gonna just finish him off. He then just starts trying to run at freaking well, Jack the Ripper, but it didn't go too well.
Jack managed to just let Jack the Ripper lets Jack actually slash at him. Jack the Ripper says, oh my, look at that. I got hit directly for not taking this battle serious.
Serves you right.
Well, looks like I'm dying slowly. Falls down and dies.
Freaking, Jack was like, I think just come down and just freaking heal Jack the Ripper. I was like, nah, I believe you can be, your crimes can be repented for, so I'm gonna let you live.
Entirely, Jack the Ripper wasn't dead. He was actually just waiting for a surprise attack, because that's how Jack the Ripper fights.
Oh.
But yeah. That's how he fought against Hercules.
Jack was like, He walks over to Jack the Ripper says, isn't he actually dead? Still hears a heartbeat. He's like,
Jack gets up and says, that's interesting. That hurt it a lot. But
So
I would
you're
like to put a
reluctant.
smile on that face. So how about it? He wipes his own blood onto his face.
Okay. Okay. That's some creepy ass shit.
But this is
Then,
where
Jack the Ripper's like, now since you're all hyped up and freaking ready to mingle, well, come at me with the best you got. And mostly, don't ever hold back.
Jack the Ripper
Jack is
say.
ready.
Jack says, "Why would I ever hold back?"
Yeah, why would you? Then freaking Jack then dashes at him, about to cut him in half again.
This is where, well, Jack the Ripper kind of just grabs one of his butter knives and just kind of cuts a bit of mostly one of the little knives that was on Jack. And of course, mostly Jack did manage to slash again on mostly Ripper this time. This is where Ripper was sent to a wall.
Then, Jack says, okay. He then dashes at Jack the Ripper again, ready to slice him.
But before doing that, this is where a little piece of Jack's own little knife smashes into his eye.
What the? I can't see.
This is where Jack then appears right in front of him with mostly his own knife, saying, "Well, goodbye. Let's see a smile in the very end of your soul. Let's see the true meaning of your soul."
Then, Jack just freaking heals and says, nah. And it freaking slices this man Jack's arm off. Jack the Ripper's arm off.
This is where he says, "Oh my."
And then tries to slit this man's throat with his slashing swords.
This is where Jack wasn't fast enough, and this is where it does slice his neck.
No, freaking, then Jack tries to freaking attack this man again.
But before doing any of that, this is where, well, mostly Jack managed to jump out of the way. His mostly head and his arm just regens. Thanks to the Demon King's kind of, well, not Demon King, demonic power.
And then, freaking Jack senses this, heals and freaking smiles and is like, alright, so this is the power I was sensing. You are using powers of a devil. He then just freaking goes into I didn't really make him like a, I kind of gave him some powers of the goddess clan. Actually gave him my grace of wind or tornado, basically allowing him to like create wind. But he doesn't want to use a shield because he doesn't feel like that's doesn't really give the same feel of it. So he just sends like a strong wind slash attack.
This is where Jack just jumps around, not really trying to get hit by any of those things.
He's like, you're good.
He lands on a tree, then jumps off the tree after another wind slash trying to hit him.
He was like, okay.
But before anything happens,
he now uses wind to create a tornado of blades, basically slicing and then lifting everything around them.
While that was happening, a small little splinter smashes into Jack's eye again. Two of them. And this is where they explode into demonic flames.
I was like, crap. Sheesh. Then Jack says, I can still sense you. I don't care if I can't see. Yeah, so, hope I can just sense him for real. And just started to look for him.
This is where supposed clones of Jack started kind of appearing all over the place, saying, "Is that so true?" This is where, well, a bunch of them start throwing knives at mostly, well, Jack.
And then this man just freaking tries to, like, you know, hit, like, this man freaking tries to slice everything around him. Like, yeah, freaking, I'm slicing the whole area to shiz.
That was happening, and of course, where all the clones disappear. But this is where, well, a hand right now stabbed through Jack's chest, hitting him right in the heart. There was no magic involved. Jack turns off all his magic in an instant, the Ripper. He turns it all off and just used his own bloody glove hand that was already turned into a Godslayer weapon, thanks to the fact that the gloves were basically his original weapons. This is where Jack says, "Oh my, I can actually see some fear from your soul. You're nothing like Hercules."
Nah, I don't feel fear. He then punches this man in the nose. This man Jack in the nose.
This is where, well, Jack dispels into nothing but darkness, because it was another darkness clone.
Yeah, now Jack the Ripper, now Jack's magic is back, and then he healed, and then made his things razor sharp again. It was like, alright, where are you? He then uses the wind to like coat his blades, basically making them turn into like some type of chainsaw build.
This is where, well, mostly we go into mostly a POV time skip of someone right now drinking literally black coffee in a restaurant. But we go back into the battle.
Yeah, so basically Jack is just doing the whole tornado thing again, basically making his strategy. Basically to, and then like, you know, he sends like multiple tornadoes throughout the entire place to a big enough hole. Basically like how Gojo did for the Toji fight. He was like, alright. Dispels all the wind and said, now he has nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide? Well, I'm right behind you.
He's in a surprise and then tries to slice this man back from behind.
This is where the slashes managed to actually hit and rip off mostly the head, the arm, but didn't manage to rip off one of the other arms because they stabbed into Jack's kind of throat. But this was only a clone also. It just dispels into dark kind of sludge. This where, well, multiple knives started appearing all over. Mostly they were shining thanks to the sun kind of blinding, well, Jack. They were literally everywhere, all with wires.
Then freaking, you know, Jack tries to fight back and try to heal.
But before healing, this is where a knife stabbed into his like heart again. But this time, this little knife was actually a nullified kind of mostly instant regeneration. Thanks to the fact that the God-slaying mostly gloves actually make sure to create God-slaying weapons that basically are meant for gods and their regeneration. So of course, since mostly Dante's from the goddess clan, and almost I think maybe gods will also be counted as from the goddess clan, not entirely, because different types of gods from religions are all different. But yeah, they basically are quite effective against mostly literally the goddess race. So it's right now counting it out, well, mostly a bit of the goddess clan kind of instant regeneration, with the fact adding the demonic power and the flames to kind of keep burning mostly, well, Jack's kind of regeneration. This is where Jack is kind of laughing, saying, or Jack the Ripper is kind of laughing, saying, so, do you think you can really outlast me here?
Jack says nothing.
Oh, come on. Can I at least get a smile?
Yeah, he says nothing still.
Oh, what a tough crowd.
And then appeared out of nowhere and said, you're pretty good.
Why, thank you, my good sir.
No need to bow. I have no need for that. I then pick Jack's body parts up and, heal it. But first removing that thing. I was like, Anyways. I'll be taking him.
This is where Jack says, no problem. This is where that Jack literally dispels as another slush clone. And this is where, well, a Jack from the distance is walking towards mostly me and says, so how was the battle? I was just taking my daily drinking black tea at a cafe.
Okay. Then someone else shows up and was like, yo, what's happened to the city?
Huh? We all turn around.
It's a random civilian.
I was like, the city? There was no city in this place.
Yes, there were. Where's my wife and kid?
This is where, well, I walk up slowly to this person and say, your wife and kids. Well, how should I say?
They open with cold?
Well, they're dead. This is where I throw purple flames at him and kill them.
Bro, why would you kill him, bro? He had so much to live for.
Because I don't care.
Well, bro, that was unnecessary, bro.
This is where someone appears saying, yeah, that was really unnecessary. I'm like, and? Do I look like I care, Demon Queen?
I was like, I'm surprised the Demon Queen actually is against it.
I'm surprised also. Whatever. This is where Jack the Ripper says, what an interesting show, my leader. Interesting show. This is where, well, I kind of said, other than that, I'm gonna go annoy Junko. I'm gonna go see if she's doing okay with, if I can remember right, I think she's right next to Asuko. I'm gonna go over there just to see if she's having Asuko with her. Other than that, peace. This is where I disappear into nothing but darkness flames.
I was like, well, at least we've seen a pretty cool fight, I guess.
Jack the Ripper says, that is, yeah, That's what I am here to. I am here to entertain the world. He then also say some like Shakespeare quote, but I don't know any Shakespeare's quote, so you get the point.
I mean, I remember Romeo and Juliet, but I don't understand if you understand any of his poets. I mean, poems on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Bro, when I had to do fucking that in school, I literally just like had a blank mind half the time.
I'm not gonna lie, I could speak a little. It's like, does thy lady wish to? Okay, no.
Does the lady wish to? Oh, and
I'm about to say something wild, bruh. Okay, I'll say it when I talk to Anna or someone or Akino. I don't know.
this is where, well, we'll see. Jack the Ripper just sweat drops at you. But this is where, well, we'll see. I would try to find a quote for Jack the Ripper, what he would say, because he does say some quotes in what's it called, the Reckon of Ragnarok's manga. What?
My fair lady, right?
Yeah, My Fair
Lady. Oh yes.
But yeah. Oh wait, this is one thing. Everything that man has done was a bluff for this moment. Oh wait, no, that's the manga. Whatever. You get the point. He just says some random Shakespeare quote and done. Other than that, this is where Jack the Ripper just walks off. The Demon Queen just kind of just turns into mostly darkness, flames also, and just gone also, leaving Dante there alone with mostly Jack.
I'm gonna take you back so you can get healed by Urahana.
This is where Jack says, that bastard really just said that he was.
Yeah, he was capping. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was capping.
That son of a bitch, I was going. He passed out. But yeah, Jack the Ripper is literally quite tricky in the whole manga. Well, in that kind of arc. But not the point. We go into mostly my POV. Right now, I appear in the front of, well, mostly, or not front, mostly inside the office, or the student council office. Just to see mostly, well, Junko and Candace kind of fighting for Asuko. Mostly Asuko's the kid who was 8 years old. That's where, well, Asuko's right now confused at both kind of females. Mostly one is his mother, while the other one is Candace, a person he just met a while ago. This is where I sweat drop and say, so what are you two ladies fighting for anyway? No. You do Junko's voice.
She was like, and then freaking, who was she talking to again? My fault, bro.
Candace.
He was like, she's trying to go on a date with you, and I say no. He's mine.
I sweat drop and I just said, okay, then why is Asuko here?
He just wanted to see you, but I told him I don't know where he was.
Asuko goes up to me and says, Papa, Mama was fighting against mostly the green-haired lady. Papa? Mama? Wait, who exactly?
He's like, you and mommy? Yeah, he points at Junko.
Yeah, pretty much he calls like Junko's mom. I look up to Junko and says, huh. Junko, you want to say anything?
She then just walks away, leaves the room. You heard nothing.
Wow. Oh, that's fucking great. This is where I look at Candace and says, wait, aren't you too stubborn to go on a date with me? Why will you even try to do that?
No, Candace is like, because I have my reasons.
I was like, women are confusing in my head. Women are so confusing.
I didn't look at this as a troublesome. In another universe, we see a boy freaking just chilling on his on a tree, and then like he has like a black ponytail and a fishnet shirt, and I guess some type of ninja pants or whatnot, and then he just sneezes and says,
Someone just took my quote.
yeah, and then we see a yellow haired boy be like, hey, Shikamaru, come on, dude, we're gonna go get some ramen. Believe it.
What a drag. Such troublesome.
Okay, so now back to our universe. I was like, why did I feel like somebody just said we stole something? Yeah, never mind. Anyways.
That's where I then look at Dante. I was like, what? Weren't you like with Jack or something?
Oh yeah, I gave him to Unahana. She's gonna heal him.
Or kill him.
How?
You know how Jack is? Somehow he's gonna piss off Unahana and Unahana's probably gonna kill him.
Nah, bro, don't worry. Just one smile from Unahana can make any dude come correct. Even Kenpachi.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Other than that, still, I'm gonna go, go see what Junko's up to, cause clearly she is quite troublesome. Very troublesome. But what do I do with Osco? Osco says, I can teleport back home, Papa. I was like, yeah, do that. Also, if you see your brother, Gojo, just ignore him and go to Grammy. I trust more worthy with Grammy than Gojo half the time. Is this where someone literally appears and says, wow, Dad, that means a lot. It's none other than Gojo.
Yeah, it's Gojo. Now Yachiru said, and I'm here too.
Oh great, what are you two doing? It better not be any weird stuff like last time I caught you two doing.
Huh? Oh, well,
Gojo says, oh, she was just trying to feed me a cookie this time. Uh-huh. Where did you get that cookie from then? From her, just where, well, mostly his mouth was covered in an instant. Yatru says,
she was like, She looks away because she didn't want to say nothing.
Yes, well, Mosica just says that. Other than that, I think we will be going. Bye. I swatch up.
Yeah. Yeah, she just like, yeah, they both just ran away because they did not want to confront this issue.
I swatch up and says, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably confront them later. Other than that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go confront Junko. That's where I kind of walk off. This is where Grammy appears next to me and says, so what do you want me to do? Take care of your little brother, Osco. He nodded and decides to just kind of bring Grammy, or mostly bring Osco towards the dimension. Or mostly the kingdom entirely, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I walk away, kind of going to go find Junko. And I found her. And I was like, so, what are you doing?
She then tries to walk the other way.
I'm like, hey, no. Don't you, this is where I grab her hand and say, don't you dare try to leave again.
She then slaps his arm, like, then she started walking away again.
That's where I swatch up and say, Junko. I start just bothering her and say, Junko.
Shut up.
Why? Why should I shut up?
Because I don't want to talk about it.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
I just don't, you know? Girls have their reasons, guys have their reasons. Why can't I have mine?
Well, entirely, I'm not human. I'm a penguin. So, want to talk about it?
She then just goes to a bench while holding him and sits him on her lap. Lucky you're cute.
I know. I'm adorable. Well, want to talk about it?
It's just girl things. You wouldn't understand.
Is the fact that
she
most...
just gets into a fetal position.
Here's where I say, okay, is it because of the new girl, Candace?
It's just, I knew you for so long, right? And then this chick then comes here trying to claim you. Like I already have to share you with multiple other girls. And then, you know, she just goes on about, like, how this and, like, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. A whole lot.
This is where, well, I switch up and just kind of...
Why I can't stand her. God, I feel like it. So, did you listen?
This where, well, I said, yeah, I did. So my understanding is that you hate the fact that I have too many girls with me. And you only want me by myself, not other girls, to be around. And you hate the fact...
That would be nice, but I know that wouldn't be fair. And plus, it's not like you already stretch yourself thin for all of us.
I have done that a lot. Been really tired more often than normal. But it doesn't really matter. If I can kind of be with all of you at once, that'd be fine. I don't want to really abandon anyone. I hate abandoning people.
Then she asked, well, do you want to run a train? She just says, very red face, I was like, what the freak she say?
What? This is where
On that train.
what?
He's like, no, no. Junko says, no, all the girls, you, all of us, choo choo.
This is where I switch up in the penguin form, like, Junko.
I was like, bro, she is freaky. What the heck?
I'm like, hey, shut up, fucking Dante, for a second. Also, why are you in my mindscape? Get out of here.
I'm sorry, but bro, she is freaky, bro.
Says the one of. Okay, which is worse, my girl group or your girl group? And I'm not gonna lie, half of the girls that you are with are all either batshit crazy half the time.
Yeah, or just trying to get some.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it, Dante.
Yeah. Like, bro, I have to literally. It's like I literally have to. I just might have to.
God damn it! I knew that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah. It's like, bro, it's just a whole bunch of turbulence. A whole bunch of turbulence. Right, strap seatbelts. There's gonna be a whole lot of turbulence. It's just a whole lot of shit I gotta go through just to maintain, bro.
Okay, whatever. I go back to Junko and so where, well, I say, so how do you feel about Candace entirely?
She was like, I guess she's cool. I just don't want to, have to share with them way more than what's necessary or needed.
How you feel about the Demon Queen? I'm just saying this because I know she hates my fucking guts entirely, but for some reason, she's becoming way too attached to me. I'm just saying. Entirely, I'm not trying to kind of abandon her or whatever, but I'm just saying. Because you might have to share me with more people.
Then she just like starts crying and says she doesn't want. She does that talking about like she don't want to lose you. There's so many girls, so many options, which means that she can become more and more irrelevant. And the fact that he's paid so much attention to her right now and then started to lose it, and basically like she just don't want to be forgotten by him. Like
This is where, well, I kind of switch up still my penguin form, but this is where, well, I get out of my penguin form, and this is where, well, I kind of cuddle with her. First of all, I'm not going to forget about you at all. I hate people when forgetting about things. I hate abandonment. I hate a lot of things. I'm not going to forget about you at all. I'm going to always remember you, and it doesn't matter. You're always going to be right beside me. Besides, just remember this. You're always number one, no matter what. So you can say that you're the alpha of the pack. This is where I kind of just give a small grin to her.
she just like has tears of joy and says, "You always know how to make me feel all loved and cherished." She then kisses his arm and just freaking holds on to it as if it was a lifeline, but is also squeezing the freak out of this man's arm.
I'm not really affected by it, but this is where, well, I say, sure, why not?
She's like, "Can I just sleep here for a little?"
Sure, why not? I'm not gonna lie, do you really want to sleep in such an uncomfortable bench? And she fell asleep.
I was like, I was being quiet, but I was like, just making like those silent, freaking, freaking, mime jokes, well, without trying to wake Junko up.
I look at fucking Dante the whole time, him being a mime. Over here just watch up. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
But this is where, well, the silence had to kind of be over thanks to the fact that, well, Anna, or not Anna, mostly Makora appears jumping on not Isaac, mostly Dante. Bleh.
I was like, whoa, wait. What a time, my day. What's going on?
This is where mostly that noise kind of made Junko woke up and then it says, huh? This is where, well, I just grab her head and kind of just lay back down and say, don't worry about that. That's just two crazy people.
I'm like, Brown, let me rock you back to sleep, girl. Hey, you back to sleep. Never mind.
What?
I ain't sorry that I ain't sorry about the job. Okay, no. Anyways, my fault. I might play that during next part. Anyways, I was like, Curl, what do you want?
She said, I want more. You know what I want. I'm over here sweatshopping. I'm like, Dante, can you get the mostly?
Okay, I just like, I had increased your durability. I had looked at her and I was like, I bet. I didn't throw her to another building, literally have her slam through concrete. I was like, not just jumped. I was like, later.
I'm
My
over
dad,
here.
Homelander and Stormfront smashing, bro. Like, yeah, I just landed. I was like, how was that?
This is where she says that was amazing.
I was like, okay. So time skip after. Yeah, the building's pretty much screwed up. I done slammed her head through multiple freaking concrete walls. Like I had, like, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, I had to switch up my freaking brain chemistry to basically make pain feel like goodness to me. And yeah, I don't know why she liked it, but then it's like, bro, it was just rough as heck. Freaking all this just like bogging or whatnot. Yeah, and then like stand up like, damn. So how was that?
This where, well, she is passed out.
I was like, okay. I then rewired my brain chemistry to fix the same thing, but then all my body started aching. I did start to heal. I was like, what the f was is this glass in my arm? Oh, freak, nah, bro, okay.
This is where, well, someone appears saying, what the fuck did I just walked into?
Don't even question it.
Yeah, I'd rather not question it at all. I'm just looking for boss, but
I didn't just like put a blanket over her curl because she was naked. But other than that, yeah.
this is where, well, he just says, I'm just looking for boss, and that's all.
Oh, he's back at school, on a bench with Juko.
They're not doing anything too odd if I teleport there, right?
Nah, they're just holding each other while Juko is asleep.
I see. Well, I'll be going then. This is where, well, he goes into mostly a portal that looks to be a cross, and yeah, basically it's Majin Park.
Mm-hmm.
This is where, well, I'm back laying there, kind of just laying with Junko. I'm like, kind of bench is killing me just because it's so freaking straight. I'm going to die from the fact that this bench is going to kill me first. It's not even in during the battle or whatever I'm gonna be doing when I'm in the future. This bench is going to kill me right off the back. Literally. This is where, well,
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
this is where, well, mostly Majin appears saying, okay, yo, boss. This is where, well, it says, what do you need, Majin? So, what do I do with the, well, not what do I do? What do I do with the Cult of Diablo of like the West, since it's near my territory? This is where I say, if you have to, get rid of them. Just kill them off. I don't really care what you're gonna do with them. You can literally be a troll and just appear there sending thousands of spears upon them every day because you're bored. Or you can kill them all at once. It doesn't really matter. This is where Majin nods and just walks away. This is where, well, Junko kinda just cracks one of her eyes open. This is where I look down and say, you need something?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't really have anything to say here.
Okay, this is where, well, I kind of say, so, you need something? She say, yeah. I want to go see a bunch of people die. I want to see all of them feel nothing but despair. I switch up and says, interesting. So, what should I? This is where, well, I say, well, first, we gotta get off this bench. And also, second, can you let go of my arm? I think my arm already died from the lack of blood. This is where, well, she says, okay. And this is where, well, we get off the bench. And this is where, well, I am only able to stand up just because my back hurts so fucking much. I was like, damn it. This is where I managed to get up, stretch out my back, and kind of pop it. And this is where, well, I look at Junko, and Junko just says, so, when are we going? Don't know when Marjorie's going to do all that. But before we go, I want to talk to you about something. What is that? What do you mean about train? Like, how many people are you talking about this whole train thing? Because I feel like I'm going to have to build up lots of stamina just so I don't die in the middle of this little odd thing that you want to create. Just where, well, she thinks about it and says, well, since there's me, Uzi, Allison, there's also those two other new girls you brought. Then there's what's it called? Dante's sister. What's it called? Sid's sister. And then there's also Alexis. Maybe well, yeah, Alexis, maybe she can bring her sister along. Let's see. There's also that Candace bitch, which I hate and like a little bit. And I guess the Demon Queen can come along. So it'll be a total of 11 people. This is why I switch up saying, okay, Junko, do you think I'm literally a god of, well, that type of category? You might be when you see the dresses, well, mostly the outfits we're going to be wearing. That's where I switch up saying, okay. But before we go do any of that, that's where I lay Junko back down to mostly on top of my legs and says, I want to kind of have a little relaxed time before any of that happens. This is where her face is all red and tired. And it's like, okay. But we go into Dante's POV.
So yeah, I was just back in base, planning, doing all sorts of things, just chilling, sipping some coffee. This is it. This is chill.
Until the door gets exploded.
What do you want?
This is where, well, mostly people are saying, get that motherfucking turkey.
I was like, what? Turkey?
Go. This is where the turkey runs over the desk of mostly Dante and runs off.
I was like, are you kidding me? A freaking turkey? Oh, is that I don't know, is that Demon King turkey? Never mind. It's not my issue anymore.
This is where, well, Accelerate says, come here, you damn turkey. I'm gonna murder you for the fact that you dyed my hair pink.
The Accelerator would have been caught that turkey. But other than that, I mean...
Problem is you can't actually use against any powers against this turkey. Because this turkey activated an event that allows people to have some with the system, but doesn't work well. No one can use powers to catch a turkey. You literally have to chase after him.
Dang. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Accelerator, you can't even use your power, so keep moving on his crutch. I was like, freak. Dang, bruh. And then, like, Last Order's trying to catch this guy. Like, I got him. Look.
The turkey jumps on top of this person's head and jumps off and then go. You will never catch me.
Of course, freaking Index comes in confused. She sees the turkey. It's like, cute turkey, come here. Like,
turkey just looks at her, jumps on top of her head, and just kind of gobbles.
And then, freaking Toma was like, give her here. Get the turkey here. Index was like, no, Toma. It was like, he's too cute. And why are all you chasing him? Accelerator hopping on one foot with his crutch. He was like, that thing turned my hair to different colors. Like,
Go.
he was like, oh. Toma was like, wait, is this a supernatural ability? Freaking Toma tried to use a magic breaker to break the power, and it worked. So everybody got their powers up now.
The turkey rushes at Toma, fucking drop kicks him. Come on! Turkey then runs off back into Index kind of hand and just gobbles.
Anyways, let's go to our turkey. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, pretty much the turkey just says yes.
Okay. Just started to walk away, go on the outside walk to see the garden. Of course, Toma's like, Index! Never mind. Yeah. So,
Before anything happens, there was literally someone right now recording this saying this shit's gonna get so many views. Seeing a guy just get drop kicked by a turkey, seeing someone's hair get turned to dye, this shit's gonna be fun.
Of course, Cockney was like, hand the turkey over, Index.
Also, Cockney just also gets hit by mostly the turkey and just fucked up all his hair and also somehow turned his hair brown. This is going to get so many views.
Cockney freaking tries to hit the turkey with dark matter.
It's where the turkey right now just like gobbles once, and of course the dark matter disappears. This is where mostly Crypto is laughing, just saying, this shit is so fun. This is going to be getting me so many views. I'm going to be a YouTube star.
Yeah. And then, Cockney just, like, flares up his dark matter wings again. He was like, I will not be disrespected by a freaking mere bird. And next thing you know, this man just gets under.
This is where, well, the turkey just drop kicks him also. Drop kicks him and might have accidentally taken a shit on him.
What the heck? Was that RDC? Oh, no, that ain't them.
But yeah, that happens. So pretty much Cockney just gets drop kicked and then taking a shit on him. This is where the turkey runs off back into Index hand. Just gobbles. This is where Crypto is laughing. Why you keep...
it's just... Oh, my fault. Did that go out? My fault. If that what happened. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, Index just starts to, like, walk the turkey around, just trying to, like, read books, go to the garden, and they literally share crackers.
Turkey just gobble, gobble, gobble.
Mm-hmm. And then, freaking Mikasa got that sniper out. She was like, target loaded, and then snipes the thing, but
Turkey grabs the little nickel and gives it towards mostly Index. Like he just catches with his beak and just gives it to Index. He then gobbles.
He's like, we found some money. Like, then freaking Mikasa got the real thing, the real freaking 223 with a scope, bruh. Then she was like, eat lead. And then freaking just started, like freaking hit him with a sniper shot.
This is where Turkey grabs it, turns it into money, and gives it towards mostly Index. He then gobbles again.
Like, it then just tries to hit it with rapid shots.
Turkey is right now just gobbling mostly all the bullets and then just spitting them out and just kind of gobbling again.
She was like, this must be a gift from God. Then she just started thanking God and everything, that she was able to get some money. She says, I'm going to go ahead and donate this to the Boys and Girls Club, Children's Hospital, and Make-A-Wish. And then, the freaking Mikasa was like, what? Anyways. Like, freaking Mikasa was like, that's it. Then she just tried to hit this man with just pure lightning.
The turkey turns blue after a while.
She's like, oh, the turkey turned blue? Why is that?
Asked, the turkey just kind of looks at Mikasa's location and just kind of gobbles and laughs at her.
Freaking Index was at Mikasa is like, oh, Misaka, you're here. Come on down and eat some crackers with us. You want to do her voice?
Mikasa says, "That damn turkey!"
Hmm? Why do you guys have such a big issue with the turkey? He didn't do anything.
That turkey has. This is where Toma appears saying, "That turkey did something to me. I'm gonna kill it."
And she was like, what did he even do, Toma? It's not like he molested you or anything.
That is exactly what happened, Toma said quietly under his breath.
Huh? He's like, well, he's just an animal. He doesn't know any better.
That turkey knows better than anyone else here.
Yeah, and the accelerator said, nah, that thing's way too intelligent. Don't believe animals' features, bruh.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
And then, she just grabs the turkey and says, I'm pretty sure what he did was not his fault, and it was not his fault. Even if he did do it, I don't think he actually knew what he was doing. He's such a cute and sweet animal, right? She just pats his head looking at him.
The turkey just gobbles. Right now, kind of, mostly not purring. What's it called? Kind of just gobble, gobble, gobble.
He's like, whatever he's saying to you, he's lying. She's like, come on, turkey, let's go. So much for friends. She then picks up the crackers and the bag, have the turkey, on her chest, but his head is faced backwards.
The turkey gives out this evilish grin on his face.
Damn, they were like, damn, like, bro, everybody was pissed at this turkey looking at him.
He gave out this like Sukuna grin out here.
He was like,
he right now he also flicked out his like feathers, like his wing, and managed to kind of put like some of his feathers down to look like he's flipping them all off.
Freaking accelerator was like, I'm not gonna care if I have to hit index, bro. I'm really being honest. I don't care if I have to hit index to give.
This is where, well, someone is right now recording all of this. Every single minute.
Yeah, then, her and the turkey were about to...
This is where, well... Wait, her and the turkey were what?
Turning the corner to go somewhere else.
This is where the turkey managed to make a clone, and this is where the clone was right now kind of flipping them all off and then poofing away.
Yeah, Index is being deceived, and we might have to kill her to get it. Wait, what? Like, Thomas, like, no, that's Index, bro. We can't do that. That's my friend.
I mean, you guys are getting deceived, but I love the fact that this whole footage is actually going to be recorded and uploaded to mostly the whole world to see. 5 people angry at one turkey. You guys are going overboard just because the turkey's a turkey.
Nah, that turkey's not. Nah, bro. Turkey's.
Also, you do realize that turkey is a female, right?
He's a what?
Yeah. Half of you keep calling her a guy. It's entirely a female. Crypto says other than that. I'ma stay around this.
And then freaking someone's like, it violated me.
This is where Crypto says, and who's the guy with the special hand that probably flapped to get it?
I was born with this hand, not freaking.
A born flap. It sounds the same fucking thing. Who cares about this point?
Whatever, I'm going. Yeah, start leaving.
Okay, well, if you guys get violated by a turkey, I'm gonna be recording.
This man gets hit with a tornado and the freaking accelerator. I'm coming for that ass now.
Crypto says, "Oh hell no, bro! I don't swing that way. No thanks."
They smacked it and said, "Nah, I'm just gonna beat you." Nah, bro. Do you? I thought you from the future. I thought you knew what I'm on that ass now means, bro.
Crypto says, "I am from the future, but the problem is that sounded really, really gay. You know that? Other than that, why is your hair rainbow now?"
You then freaking goes and just chokes this man and then just
This is where Crypto says, "Choke me harder."
He's like, huh?
Huh?
Accelerator says, gladly. And then just basically snaps the dude's neck.
Crypto says, "Huh? Well, you killed one of my clones. Other than that, your hair is now brown, dark brown. Kind of looks like shit. Other than that, bye." This is where Crypto runs off.
Why, yeah.
This is where,
yeah.
before anything happens, before Accelerator managed to kind of chase after Crypto, someone drop kicks him again off a cliff. And it was none other than the turkey. Turkey just gobbles and runs off.
What is, bro? I'm about to. Yeah. Then the turkey tried to get away until he was then hit by a pink beam.
Turkey falls down.
And now all you can hear was because turns out the person who hit him was an invader place, and it turns out to be the everybody rise for the almighty, all-powerful president of the Black Air Force Council, Kid freaking Boo.
This is where the turkey didn't really die or any of it. This is where, well, the turkey just transforms. Ow, that fucking hurted you, motherfucker.
He's like, yeah.
This is where, well, she then says, "I see. That's what you need to be taught a lesson at this point."
Then Kid Boo was just looking at her and said, yeah.
Yeah, Nanya.
He just said, so he's like, that actually hurt, just basing his own words.
This is where, well, she says, "No, but this is going to hurt." Have you ever fought against a sand with blue hair?
Of course, Kid Boo ain't worried about her. He's freaking doing this. Like,
Well, so that shit didn't load.
Bro, are you kidding me? Bro. Oh, let me see. Oh my.
Bro, okay, you want? I'm just gonna click on it. Let me actually check what this is. And it's not available.
How the freak is it? Okay, that's crazy. Well, Kid Boo just starts like emoting. I'll just say that. He just starts emoting and just looking back at him like, it's like, hold on. Hey, he was like, then he was supposed to like turn his head.
This is where she smiles and says,
Like,
"Oh, you're emoting at me or laughing at me. Well, good to know that I'm not the one fighting you. Say hello to Vegito Blue."
he was like, but then Kid Buu was just like, he just started freaking like moving his freaking legs. Bro, I swear, I wish somebody would emote freaking, bro, who the freak, I'll be like, hold on, let me see if this one, there we go, there we go.
Vegito looks at this, and this is where, well, he kind of just grins and says, "Ah, huh. So I guess you the one who's, you know what, that dance was garbage. But you don't need to know about my comments most of the time. The name's Vegito."
Man, you know, Kid Buu just looks at this man and he, like, this kid, like, bro, he just, like, this man is just laughing at this dude. He think, because he's like, you really can do it, right? Like, come on. Like, I'm Kid Buu. I does this shit. Basically in his own, yeah.
That's where, well, mostly Vegito just like looks at, we'll see, Kid Buu, and he just says, "Well, if I'm not much of a threat, then hope you know how to dodge."
It's like, and then, you know, Accelerator asked this Kid Buu thing because he just rather like, what's your reason here? Like, this man, Kid Buu, just looks at him with that. Me? I just like to fight. Like, you know, beat an ass type shit. Like, freaking breaking the heaven type shit. Beating up everybody in heaven type shit. To blow up heaven type shit. Yeah, you know?
Vegito says, "You like to fight? Then I'm Vegito, and this is Vegito Blue." Yeah, basically he beat the shit of, well, mostly Majin, just like, well, mostly he beat the shit of Zamasu.
And then freaking Majin Buu comes, Kid Buu comes out and says, he just says, uno muno.
Vegito managed to dodge and says, "Well, that's actually interesting."
I was like, who does man think he is, Luffy? And with
This is where the turkey, who is now a female, says, "I guess he's Luffy."
anyways, freaking Kid Buu was just freaking. Next thing you know, homeboy was just emoting just because, and just some weird, freaky dinky weird stuff like this. Until he spat out Rod Wave. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Basically, he just, like, basically, turned it. He basically ended up spouting out, this guy.
Ah.
Almost a fried chicken. Like, homeboy for real just, like, you know, Kid Buu was like, and, you know, he just freaking tried to kill freaking, Majin Buu, but then, you know, Majin Buu, hits him back with this. Yeah, he just basically used his own attack against him, but then, now let me say when it's a violation, it's a violation, cause like, he was not, cause like, Kid Buu freaking decided to come back to freaking, you know, Majin, and freaking just, bro, like,
Also, the thing didn't show up. Not available also.
Yeah, bro. course, like, oh, other than that, yeah, he was. Then he just like he was basically just being up the good version of himself, and said, "I'm about to make you throw up your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner." Like, swear, gonna make you lose some calories. I'm gonna make you lose some calories with this one.
It was work
Yeah,
well.
so this big.
Actually, you go ahead.
Yeah, cause bruh, like Kid Buu, of course, Majin tried to hit him again, but it was oh wait, for real. Anyways, yeah, he was just getting his. Kid Buu was not losing, because he was like way stronger than Majin Buu.
Damn.
That like Kid Buu was like, he just comes back with this look and just like stands on top of Majin like, whoa, whoa. Basically saying how this fight is boring. Then he decided to entertain himself for a bit, start to freaking mess out of freaking Majin Buu just for the heck of it. And Kid Buu was like, how to torture this one? Oh, he then grabs him by the antenna and said, "Hey, would you like to try this new friendship cream from Sephora?" Basically, blast him in the face.
This is where Vegeta over here sweats up and like, what the fuck am I watching right now? This is a violation of himself right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, there it is. There it is. No, freaking Boo then turns him. Who's next?
Vegeta over here sweats up and says, I would say next, but don't know who else want to fight.
Freaking Boo was like, and then freaking Accelerator tried to body him. He was like, and then like Kid Boo was looking at freaking Gojo who came in. He was looking at him like, no, he just like smiled like they were old friends or something.
Gojo says, oh, hey there, Kid Buu.
Kid Buu was like, he was like that he had found Gojo or whatnot, because also fade along the way.
His what?
And just freaking Boo started celebrating, beating his freaking chest. And then Yatru was like, oh, Kid Buu. They just run over to him, just giving this. Boo kind of has a purplish blush on his face because he actually likes Yatru.
Gojo noticed this and right now kind of has a weird kind of look of, don't you fucking dare.
Then Kid Buu was looking at with this look of freaking, he said, try me. This look of try me. Like, I really won't steal your bitch, bro. Like, hey, come on. Kid Buu, I'm a menace type shit is like hold on. Okay. So like he was really looking at him like, do something, right? Do something. Come on. You know I like that. I like that fight. You know, I like that kind of man. I like making problems when I don't need to make problems. Come on. Come on.
This where we'll see Gojo just says, luckily for me I have played Dragon Ball Legends.
Like, yeah, it was anyways. So this is the segment of the video where we go to Yachiro and Gojo's Adventures, Kid Buu edition. So yeah, we're still at the current moment. Kid Buu's just like, he just grabs Yachiro, picks Yachiro up, and then starts flying with her. Basically, Yachiro's having fun. Whee! He was looking like Kid Buu was just smiling at her, like for the kind one. But he looks back at freaking Gojo with this evil look, like, "Come get me." Anyway.
This is where Gojo says, "I'd love to." This is where he pulls out his phone and right now kind of clicks Dragon Ball Legends, and he literally summons out 2 other characters right next to him.
He was like, okay. You know what I mean? He's just doing this in front of Yachiru. He says, "Hey, do you want to see a fight?" Yachiru says, "Oh, you want to speak for her?"
Yachiru says, "Yeah."
No, he just places her down on the ground and says, "I'll be back." And then freaking just tries to scrap with these people. He's like,
This is where, he is fighting against...
Or basically his own version of freaking, after I get done, I'm going to take yo, bruh.
This is where, pretty much what he fights is Gogeta Blue, Ultra Instinct Goku, or Master Ultra Instinct Goku, and straight up Shallot. And not Shallots, it was fusion between mostly Shallot and Gibby. So Shallot with an E.
And then, freaking, he's like, Kid Buu just look at this man like, it don't matter. After I get done, dude, after I get done trashing on you, freaking, bruh, I swear, I'm going to take Yachiru away from you. You know why? Because I got that Kid Buu Riz. And just freaking like, wah. Dang, I wish I was on my server so I could use my soundboard. Dang.
Gojo swatch us and says, "Huh? I thought we were here literally playing Dragon Ball Legends." Other than that, this is where, Gojo takes control of some of the characters. And this is where, Gogeta right now appears right in front of Buu, punching him right in the face.
Anyways, alright, we at the stage. They just charge right at freaking Gojo.
Gojo just kind of swipes to the left and he teleports, and this is where Gogeta appears right in front. Right now kind of like putting his hands up in the air, and right now pushing Majin Buu up in the air, kind of smashing him with the attack of how Gogeta kind of deflects people and pushing them away. Mostly the, wait, let me get the punches kind of like Broly. Kind of looks like this. Pretty much he does this to Majin Buu, with Gogeta appearing right in front of him.
Then Kid Buu basically just gets pushed back, but then he's like, that's supposed to do something. Basically with this look that says that, because he can't say words.
Gogeta right now was basically, that was not a physical attack, it was mostly a debuff. Because pretty much Majin Buu was just thrown into an RPG game, literally. Well, not entirely an RPG game, or whatever the hell Dragon Ball Legends is. But yeah. But we go into mostly...
Yeah, go ahead.
We go into mostly right now, not Gogeta. Gogeta kind of using his ultimate move for mostly mostly on Boo. Pretty much it just looks like this. He goes Super Saiyan Blue and just rushes straight and punch him right in the gut, punch him up, start kind of just kicking his ass.
Then Kid Buu was like sent back and was like,
Kamehameha.
Then Kid Buu was like, yeah.
Legendary finish. This is where Gojo sweat drops and says, a legendary finish I got. I thought Boo would have more HP than this.
Yeah, but then Boo shows up with how do I say this? He then shows up with this is like, bro, why? With this in his freaking chest. He's like
Gojo over here just like sweat dropping and saying, okay. He switches to mostly Ultra Instinct Goku.
You know, Kid Buu just then, like, you know, says in his own way by changing his vocal cords, I have absorbed every Dragon Ball villain, GT, or Super, or even a non-canon series.
Yes, where well. Mostly Gogeta, mostly not Gogeta. Gojo says, okay. That's cool.
Then he was like, I ain't done yet. Like, you know, he said, I ain't done yet. And then freaking pulls out a Janemba form. Now this man has matter manipulation, bro, or transmutation, which is already too busted. And then just freaking turns regular grass into yeah, basically just causing more issues.
Gojo's over here just like thinking, what to do?
Yeah, what to do. You know, freaking Boo is about to freaking go ahead and just start, like, he just took up, like, a piece of a building or a metal pole that was, like, as tall as a small building, and then just transfigured it into a sword. He's like, and was just about to go ahead and like charge it at Gojo.
Gojo kind of just says, okay, luckily this system allows me to do something like this. This is where on his screen right now appears none other than Golden Shenron, or mostly Super Shenron. This is where, well, mostly Golden Shenron allows him to kind of customize or whatever, kind of wish for or whatever. Pretty much he just wishes for Boo's kind of powers to just disappear by just removing every kind of fusion. Gojo says, "Hey, that works." Wasn't expecting it to work, but it was cool.
Yeah. That was cheating. Anyways, Kid Buu just falls to the ground.
Now,
He can regenerate. He's just like, no point.
this is where, well, we'll see. Gojo says, "Okay, now it's time for the rush." Or, I got it! Vegeta Minority Blaster!
Vegeta minor. What?
Vegeta appears right now sending the Minority Blaster! Yeah!
Kid Buu then just straight up dodges and is like, what the frick? I thought the fight was over. Okay. I bet.
Gojo says, "Wait, the fight's over? When was that?"
He was like, oh, bet. So we weren't done. No, Kid Buu just straight up was like, okay, bet. I guess we aren't. And then next thing you know, this man freaking goes ahead and creates a giant orb. He's just like, I'm gonna blow up this whole planet to shit. And just throws it to the ground. Dang it. Destroy the Earth. And then, yeah, the Earth. But don't worry, the survivors from my group, freaking Raiku's girls or whatnot.
This is where, since what's it called? Mostly, he, what's it called? Gojo did place one more card, and that was none other than adding Wisp to do rewind.
Huh?
So Wisp literally appears as a character in mostly this world and just kind of rewinds and then disappears.
And then Kid Buu's about to do it again because time had reversed.
Until this is where, well, we'll see Gojo plays the card Shallots. I'm gay!
Yeah.
Pretty much just erasing Buu from existence.
Okay, pause.
Hey, that's a fucking move from Shallot. Pretty much just literally something from the Marvelous Universe, but yeah. That's one of the strongest moves ever. I'm gay. But wearing the Kage mask, he becomes the strongest person in the world.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah, this is stupid. And then Yachiro just was there like, whoa, Gojo's so strong.
Gojo says, "Haha, I am the best Dragon Ball Legends fighter. Ain't no one gonna toss my salad. I play way too much in this game."
Yeah. And then, next thing you know, we see Fat Buu just there, just.
He's sleeping?
And then, yeah. Yachiro then comes over. What should we do with him?
Gojo says, "Let's take him."
Candy?
Yeah.
No, he just like, candy! He just gets his big tail up and then starts flying off. I swear.
This is where, well, Gojo and Yachiro disappears by running off after mostly Fat Buu or mostly Majin Buu, but yeah.
So, do we leave it off here or do we
pretty much. Because I gotta be going to sleep later.
Alright, but, alright, so I guess this is where we're gonna leave it off, people. This time none of us fell asleep or felt tired.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, I guess my channel will be down in the description. Comment, like, subscribe on his channel. So you tell that on that bell notification. If you have any requests, put it in the comment section down below. And yeah, good night.
Good night. Goodbye. And see ya. And also fuck off. But yeah.
Ouch.
Damn.